why you don't see progress. And a lot of us need to stop running and just be change. But it's so easy to talk about change than to actually live change. So I want to build a culture of no more running. Be the impact and create the impact that you say that you create, and be the change that the hospital needs. Because can I tell you why? All your running, you're taking all of that negative and bad energy from facility to facility. You got a culture of travelers that are traveling that shouldn't be traveling. Next, financial metrics. Management, speaking the language of profitability. You want to transition from being a part of a cost center to strategic asset. And we're about to go over financial literacy for non-revenue generating departments. The reason why the departments that generate the revenue get all of the proceeds and the budget and the forgiving is because the hospital knows business economics. As long as I can produce revenue, it gives me more time to fix the problem. But if there's no one performing surgeries, there's no central sterile processing department. Am I correct on that? Y'all, I'm newer to the industry now, but I think I got that one down right. Am I correct on that? If there are no surgeries, there's no CSP. Which would mean central sterile processing is not the revenue driver. Do y'all see how I tied that together? Where's my sister Rebecca at? Rebecca, did you see how I brought that back around? I didn't forget about you, Rebecca. I didn't forget about you. So that's what determines what the revenue driver is. If I take CSP away and there's no CSP, they'll probably make nurses and doctors have to process their own cases. But what will happen, we still will have revenue in hospitals because surgeries are the number one drivers of revenue in hospitals. So the fact that our departments are not revenuing departments, I also too have to consider, how do I go from being seen as a cost to a strategic asset? So in this module, we'll go over a couple objectives. We're going to understand the financial landscape of non-revenuing departments. We're going to learn core financial metrics and concepts. We're going to develop strategies for communicating financial impact. And we're going to apply financial concepts to real-world scenarios. Or at least we're going to try to. And I do want to park here and say, if y'all think that this half-day training is amazing, just imagine what we have in our SIPS Leadership Institute. Whew. So the financial challenge for central sterile processing and other non-revenuing departments. In a hospital setting, central sterile processing departments don't directly generate revenue like surgical or outpatient departments. However, CSP's role is critical to the hospital's core mission, supporting safe and efficient surgical procedures. So in this module, it's going to teach you leaders that are in these non-revenuing departments to think about the financial metrics not just in terms of profit, but in terms of efficiency, cost control, and value contribution. So I'm going to give you a history lesson on healthcare systems. Can anyone tell me why learning the history of something is important? I'll wait. Can anyone tell me why learning the history of something is important? Not repeat mistakes. Lori, Indiana University. I love it. What else we got? If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Don't repeat past mistakes. I love it. If you don't study history, you will never catch the future. But if you understand history's past, you will always be able to predict the present and the future. So let me take you down a history lesson. And I would say this. Our leadership certification. If y'all think this is something, so let me take you. Before the 1900s, the hospital system thank you, Veronica, for telling me. So Veronica just told me she's driving, so she may not be able to respond. Thank you for telling me that. Thank you so much. I'm really loving how y'all are engaging with me. It really makes me feel good. I just want to say how much I appreciate. Let me stop here. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna be transparent for a moment. I'm gonna go off script and I'm gonna get back to the training, I promise. Been changing many different industries. I've never gotten as much pushback as I've gotten in healthcare about noticeable things that need to be changed. Not because we didn't have facts to prove it, but because people care about positioning their ego more than asking us for help. And y'all being here on a Saturday, not getting any CEs, people thought we were crazy to not offer CEs. And to see the quality of leaders that are here, that are engaging with us, that are participating. Y'all, it really warms my heart. And I just want to tell you on behalf of SIPS and myself how much we appreciate you all being here and wanting to get better. I really do appreciate you all. I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about, y'all? I got a little emotion. You can tell I care. I care. 1900s. Thank you. So before the 1900s, the hospital system was ran by nuns, priests, monks, Buddhist leaders. They were ran by religious groups because every religion had a moral code to take care of the sick and shut in. The healthcare system originally was never created for cure, but in helping people ease themselves into their demise, because there didn't used to be a lot of change happening. Of course, central sterile processing wasn't around in the 1800s, as you guys can understand. So nurses in nursing were the prominent focuses on healthcare. So they were